good mood because I feel like 1,000 pounds just got lifted off my shoulders.
We can tell.
I'm a
What's up,
build that.
everybody? Welcome to the Gamers at Large Midweek Show. Today we got with us Shep. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, good people? This is Good Shepherd. Hopefully you all saw my little video earlier. Things are about to get more real up in here.
All right, and we got with us Andre. What's up, man?
And not a whole lot. While Shep is bringing stuff to be real, I'm bringing more things to be thought out. So look for that to happen pretty soon.
All right, all right. Well, we're gonna be freestyling this one, just like Sunday's podcast and last week's midweek show, but for the most part. But there is one thing I want to talk about. At least one thing I want to talk about, and that was like new IPs. You know, as gamers, we always talk about what's the new IP. Like we need more new IPs, more new experiences, and we all know about the costs, how costs of games have been skyrocketing lately. And I was thinking, if games start off small, like say, like something like uh, Child of Light, like Ubisoft did Child of Light last year. It's a relatively small game. It's on the eShop and on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live and even on Steam, and you can buy it for like $14.99. It's a small game. It's a classic JRPG type style game, but they made a lot of money off of it. And rumor has it that they did make enough to actually make a sequel if they wanted to move forward with one. So my thinking was, would it be smarter to start a game off like a new IP off like that, gauge the interest? You know, you're not gonna incur that much cost because you're starting off small anyway. And if you do get enough to make a sequel, should they go all out then? So what do you guys think, Shep?
Honestly, in our current market, it's probably better to go the conservative route because they're wasting so much money on some of these IPs, and then they can't even sell enough to make a decent profit, which usually ends up with these places shutting down or canning a perfectly good game.
Hmm.
So by them being more reasonable and making more bite-sized games, they could actually make a decent profit, and they could slowly expand that particular series, perhaps. So I'm more or less with you. I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, I don't know if they should go that route with everything, but I think they need to start doing stuff like that more often.
Well, yeah, because you know, so certain games, like if they are really trying to be like ambitious or whatever, like I can't see like something like say Assassin's Creed or something like that, where they're trying to build this big sprawling world. You know, I don't see how that would actually work in that model. But something like a JRPG or like an action game or like a shooter, if you take like that small 16 to 20 hour route, you know what I'm saying? Let it be done digital. Let it be done digitally. Charge 15, $19 for it. People get to play it. They get word of mouth. If the game is good, it'll sell because games will sell if the game is good. We all know that.
Exactly. Regardless.
Yeah, regardless, if the game is good, it'll sell. So, I mean, something like this, like if you take that route, then that money that you make off of that can go toward the sequel, and then you can do like a bigger sequel with more ambition behind it or whatever, and all the while expanding on that base that you already have. So that's what I was thinking, and I was like, this could actually probably work if companies would actually think like that and like say, let's make something smaller, put it on our digital shop or whatever. Let people gauge the interest of it. If people like it, hey, we we got a hit on our hands. We got something we can keep putting out. If not, we don't really incur that much. We don't risk that much, and we didn't lose that much money. If we lose any at all, is how I'm thinking about it. But and I guess Andre still ain't back yet. But I wanted to get his thought on that. But there's actually another thing I wanted to show. Let me make sure I got it. Let's see. Where is it at? Ah, here it is. Okay. A few weeks ago, back in July, on July 9th, there was an article, and I'm trying to bring it up now. on screen share so you guys can see it. Where here it is. This game here, Arion.
Yes. Sorry, continue.
Yes. And this one is basically like a JRPG style game, but it's based in Africa, on an African culture, basically, because there's a lot of like different cultures, different myths from those cultures that can be used for various games and things of that nature. And a lot of times, we want diversity in everything because there are a lot of different people on this planet. So there can be a lot of different stories that can be told, and this is actually one of them right now. The people, as of this article, and you can find it, and I'll put the link down in the description below. But it's actually a pretty interesting article because the company that's trying to do the project is having trouble, like, finding an investor, but they're still trying to make sure that they do it. And I think this is like something that could be actually utilized well with going out and getting other different cultures and using like different types of gaming genres to expand, what we already have in gaming. Because right now it feels kind of
Stagnant.
yeah. Yeah, because I was about to use something completely different. But yeah.
You can use different words. The whole point is, sorry, I'm gonna let you finish your narrative.
Oh, no, you're going to go.
No, I was just gonna simply say that we need more life in gaming, honestly, because there's still good games coming out, but it feels a lot of rinse and repeat, in my humble onions. So it's always good to have a little bit more culture, a little bit more diversity, and it's not just because this is about African thing. We need to bring up other stuff like Celtic mythology.
Yeah.
Is way cooler than I thought it was. Thanks to Gargoyles, I learned a whole lot more about that.
Yeah,
The
Gargoyles.
whole thing with the Avalon and all. Oh man.
Yeah, Gargoyles was the fire, especially when they did go to that that season when they did the whole
With Oberon and all. Oh man.
Yeah.
So that's proof right there that if you start delving into the different cultures, you can really get some interesting flavor. Why not bring that into the gaming world?
Yeah, because like right now, though, I mean, like usually when somebody says mythology, they automatically go to Greek and Roman.
Yep.
And there's more than just Greek and Roman mythology out. I mean, there's African mythology, Chinese mythology.
Oh, we really need to touch up on the Chinese ones. There's a lot of cool content there too.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. So, and there's a lot of stories that can be told if people weren't so scared to actually, go there. I think a lot of this has to do with like fear of like, certain stuff not selling because it's not proven. I mean, yeah, we know Call of Duty's gonna sell, but Call of Duty's also done gotten boring.
Sorry, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
The whole thing is that the reason the industry got as far as it did before things went south is because people took risk. Squaresoft almost went down the tubes. They made Final Fantasy, which was one of the greatest RPG series of all times. But that only happened because they took a risk. I mean, you don't want to spend like a ton of money on it, but if they could just kind of stretch out just a little bit, they'll be surprised at the results they'll get. That's all I wanted to say about that. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely right though, because a lot of people don't know that. Like, Square was actually going down the tubes. They were going to file. They were gonna be bankrupt. They were about to close.
That's why it's called Final Fantasy. It was going to be their Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it was their final game. The only thing was it was a hit and everybody loved it.
And that's the thing. They don't have to, and that's what ties in with what you said earlier. They don't need to make a multi-million-dollar game. They could start small, and if they start getting success, they can expand. Make a relatively simple, bite-sized game, like you said, 10 to 30 hours. Nothing less than 10. I'm sorry, it's not a game if it's less than 10 hours.
That's a glorified demo.
Yeah. It has to be at least 10 plus hours. It doesn't have to have the prettiest graphics at first. You just want to make it look nice enough and have great content. people like it, they buy it, they take the profits and make a better version, and it could grow from there.
I mean, because I keep looking at like stuff like Child of Light, where Child of Light was basically
It
a
was a low
watercolor
budget
paint.
game from what I heard.
Yeah, it was basically a watercolor. But I love that game. That was like one of my favorite games of
It really
2014.
is. And I'm guilty I didn't beat the game. I'm gonna have to take care of that soon.
Yeah, I mean, because it looks like one of those old Rankin Bass cartoons, like the old Hobbit and the Hobbit cartoons
Yep.
from Rankin Bass. That's what it.
Wow, you
You know, they
remember
didn't
that.
spend much money on that. That's not realistic graphics. They didn't have to use Unreal Engine 4 for that.
And that falls under the whole thing of artistic choice. If you do it the right, in a particular manner, you won't have to go over the top, and you could still have pleasing graphics and good content. You don't have to spend millions upon millions of dollars to accomplish that.
Mm. And you already got, and there's already like they already have their own individual. Each console and PC has their own digital shops. So I mean, PSN, Xbox Live, eShop, Steam. You have your own shop, so it ain't like you have to like get a box, get ready for retail, box cover art, all that stuff, manuals. You ain't gotta do all that, and that pretty much takes care of itself. That's why I'm like, a game like that, like Orion, I think should actually get some more buzz, some more press. But what I think they should do is actually like go for that, break it up. Don't try to make like a 100-hour game. Give people like the first 20 hours. Put it on
Yep,
a
break it up into chapter. Well, no, maybe not that
not
bad.
chapters, but like
No,
like just give people like the first 20 hours of the game. Because right now you're trying to convince people to go to this world.
yeah, make it like a trilogy,
Yeah,
and that's the first part to the trilogy.
basically, and then you can expand from there once it becomes proven. So that was the main reason why I brought that one up, because I read this article and I'm like, dude, this could actually work, because it's a turn-based JRPG basically, but it's based in African culture. So I think it would be awesome. And looks like we got Vicky from Fangirl Review here. Hey, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky. I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, sorry I was a little bit late. PC problems.
Yeah. I don't believe you.
Alright, fine, and I was just watching TV then, whatever.
See, that's more honest. I can believe that.
Well, Vicky, we were just talking about like new IPs, and like should they start off as like smaller games like Child of Light was for like Ubisoft? Like should they start off, if it's a new IP, should it start off small like that, and then if it's popular enough and gains enough interest, let that go into like the start of like a new, franchise? Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I understand the concept of starting off small, but I guess isn't that the point of having testers at the beginning, having people try it out, seeing, you know what, yeah, I can see this appealing to this group of people. Yes, this can make us a lot of money. Let's go full steam ahead. So,
Well,
I mean, it would be more like if you are kind of on the fence, it's good, you're not sure if it's going to appeal to everybody, then I would say go smaller. But if you have gold on your hands, then go full steam ahead.
go full. Okay. Well,
I agree and disagree with that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you can go. I'm trying to formulate my thought. Go.
The whole thing with that, Vicky, is that some of these people have great content and gameplay, but they don't have a lot of dough in their hands yet, and Kickstarter and crowdfunding isn't always the best route. So sometimes they just have to make a conservative version of their game just to get it out in the market. Of course, they're going to do testing and all that good stuff, but the whole thing is it's like a weird balance of being conservative yet bold. You kind of have
Well,
to
then
put
with
yourself
that,
out there.
then yeah,
Sorry.
well, put yourself out there with the smaller games that will make you money, and the whole time slowly put all your blood, sweat, and tears into that game that
Exactly.
you know. Like, I wouldn't even release it at a smaller scale. I would just put it off to the side and make those other games. That'll make you money. If you can find those mobile games make you a lot of cash quick.
Oh God, you just had to bring that up. I mean, I play. I play
Let's be honest.
I mean, that's
I'm with you. I get it.
yeah.
So
I don't exactly
if you
like
get
it, but I get it.
a Candy Crush
Oh God, you
Star
really had to go that
Saga,
far, didn't you?
yeah, but if you get that, then you can take all that money and put it towards that game that you wanted to invest.
Yeah, I mean, I see. Yeah, because let's be honest, the mobile games. I mean,
They make money.
they make money. I mean, they get on they get on my nerves, but they make money. I can't deny that. I really can't deny that.
I admit it. I play mobile games. I have 3 mobile games in particular I play on a regular basis. It'll never beat my actual console games, though.
Yeah, I know. You told me you would play that Kim Kardashian game.
Oh no! Now see that me and you're gonna have to fight. You're trying to slander my character. I would never
I'm
play
just
that
being
trash.
honest, people. It's the truth, okay?
No.
He keeps trying to play with that's his ladies' game. Whatever.
That's Shadow and his wife. Don't get the Marines mixed up. Not all Marines are exactly the same.
Here we go, falling back on that. Whatever. You play it, don't front.
Next you're gonna say all gamers are the same.
Didn't we just fight this controversy already?
Basically. Basically. All right, so that's all I had. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
Well, I didn't get to give my thoughts on your question. I heard everything. I just didn't
you did? Oh, yeah. Well,
so,
go.
I kind of am in agreement with starting off small. I actually think Vicky's idea of doing a bunch of popular stuff that is going to sell and build up your war chest for that massive game that you really want to go in on. I think that's a good idea, but there's one small problem with that. Now, say you make all of these, say you make all of these popular games, and then you put that war chest of funds to that really creative one. It's not going to sell
because people are going to be looking for those little games instead of that big game.
Well, wouldn't that be wouldn't that fall back on marketing and advertising though? For that particular.
I mean, I really don't know because it could go either way. I'm not trying to throw any type of mud in any direction. This part of the argument's actually more on Andre, and he kind of muted, so.
Oh, it is right.
Well, I mean, as somebody who receives 20 billion press releases a day, I mean, I gotta be honest. When you see Fangirl Review, and you're like, oh, she's always posting stuff from Nintendo. No, Nintendo just sends the most press releases.
Yeah.
Sony doesn't send any, and Microsoft is in the middle. But then, then you have Capcom and Square Enix just drowns out my whole email box. But it is about marketing.
Those bastards in the pre-order. I'm mad. I gotta fall for this crap.
I ain't mad at the hustle.
I wanna buy from Best Buy and GameStop at the same time. I want that Cammy skin and I want that Rio skin, but the fact that I gotta pay money for those skins piss me the hell off and it makes me not want to buy the game at all.
When my brother and I finish up our video game, I'm gonna make you buy from multiple locations too.
And that's why I'm gonna retreat into the virtual console and say screw all new games.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I gotta pick up Super Mario RPG.
Well, I guess we'll just wait till Andre gets back. So you guys want to go into that whole pre-order debacles of the week?
Oh God!
Because I'm sorry, the worst one by far was Deus Ex.
Oh, well, it's Square. I used to love Square, but now I'm just like.
I mean, the Street Fighter one, okay, I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. I mean, every company at some point has done something to that effect, but
and the thing is, the skins are meaningless, so it's not like it's game breaking. You could go just fine without the skins, so it's annoying, but it is forgivable.
Yeah, But that Deus Ex thing, I'm trying to bring up that article because that was just, I'm like, dude, y'all, wow.
Did I post that? I don't know.
Because they like charging people for it. I mean,
I know
I
Jay
feel
did,
like I
'cause
read something like
that's where I
that.
read the link from. Was Jay posted it?
yeah, I'm trying to
Or
find.
so what you're saying is you're not reading Fangirl? That's what you're saying?
No, I don't see all your posts
That's what you're
because I'm
saying.
following a bunch of
That's
people.
what you're saying.
Fine, I'm
I
gonna go on
think you just lost this
Fangirl.
one. I seriously think you just lost this one.
Yeah. I already know I lost that one as soon as we started the conversation. I was just stubbornly trying to hold on.
Okay, yeah, it's on Fangirl right now. See, y'all don't even be reading.
Well, I actually don't read too many websites.
It's not websites, it's Fangirl. It's a difference.
It's a website.
and you're not.
Yep, it posted
you
today at
want to.
8:30 a.m. That means
I
you
know I'm
aren't
not gonna
reading.
read that either. I'm just being stubborn. Leave me alone.
Well, Jay, if you want to pull up Fangirl review, it's now posted
It's
at 8.
I got it up. So
It's because I'm black. Why are you picking on me?
apparently they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers for pre-order campaign. Matter of fact, let me screen share this out so you see this because this is hilarious. Let's see. All right, so here we have the lovely fangirlreview.com, by the way.
Shameless plug, shameless plug.
Affiliate of the Amazon.
So basically, and I'm just gonna give like the quick one over. Tier 1 is one item per pre-order, unlocked for everyone on August 31st, and it includes the Intruder Pack, Enforcer Pack, Classic Pack. Tier 2, you pick between one of two bonuses that further immerse players into the game world. A digital art book that shows the aesthetic of the game, or a digital soundtrack sampler with 6 tracks. 6 tracks. They done lost their mind. Tier 3. This is available for everyone. Unlock the Desperate Measures pre-order mission, in which Adam returns to the epicenter of the, I can't say that name, explosion. Tier 4. One item per pre-order, and it's a in-depth look at the Deus Ex universe with a digital comic book, or a novella that follows iconic characters from Human Revolution. And Tier 5, available for everyone. For the first time in franchise's history, if players meet this tier, the game will release 4 days before the official release date. So, yeah. Yeah. And it's supposed to launch on February 23rd of next year. So, I don't...
See, crap like this almost makes me want to stop buying games from Square. And I used to love Square games. And I really want to play 15, even though I'm feeling weird about it now. And
15,
the new Star Ocean game looks awesome.
Yeah, 15 I'm getting just because I've been waiting too long.
Yeah, exactly.
But this Deus Ex, I'm like, dude, I don't, unless they're using this as a kind of, I guess, template to see if it'll work, if anybody else will buy into it. You know, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like they're using this as a test to see if they can pull this on like Kingdom Hearts 3 or
Oh God, please don't.
yeah, or any of their other ones. Because I mean, what point is there to do something like that on Deus Ex? Deus Ex has a huge following. It's not like you're not going to make money off that game. I would think. I would think they make a nice grip due just to their fan base. At least. But yeah, 5 tiers for pre-order. So yeah.
You want to know something funny?
What?
Bad thing is, I was thinking of buying that game ahead of time instead of waiting for me to get a platform that has it. I was thinking about buying it ahead of time, and now I don't want to because that's some BS.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Like a lot of gamers always complain about like the skin stuff, like the stuff with Street Fighter. But the stuff with Street Fighter is like okay compared to that, in my opinion.
look, they
The,
can
the
give
whole
away
thing.
pre-order skins,
See,
but
the
I
whole
don't
thing is
want.
skins doesn't affect the gameplay as much
Yeah.
as it's annoying. It doesn't affect the gameplay. So
I'd rather they not charge you for them though. I
yeah,
mean,
which
make
is
them
still
unlockable,
BS.
make them
That's what
unlockable, but
skins are
that's about as it.
supposed to be. But anyways,
And that counts even for Smash.
yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't. That's a
As much
whole
as I want them
rant.
skins, I ain't buying them.
No, I'm not. I'll buy Ryu because Ryu they actually put work into his character and you get a
Well, I
stage.
said skins, not characters.
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm talking about like the Hihachi skin and the Akira skin. I'm not buying them.
Nope. Skins should be unlockable. Period.
Like I know it don't
But
take much to put a skin in a game.
Yeah.
but I mean, like in this situation or in this instance where you have okay skins or a 5-tier program.
I would rather go with the skins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm sorry, but we open tiers depending on how many people pre-order the game. So if this game wholly sucks, all of those people are stuck. Well, maybe not completely stuck. I guess they could trade it in or whatever. But that's not worth it if they screw the game up.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And that's
Which
why I'm
reminds
like,
me. Sorry.
this ain't a new IP. This is a franchise. They got fans. This ain't no new IP, so I don't understand why they feel like they have to do that.
No, I think at this point they're just being greedy bastards.
Let's say it's an established franchise with a huge following. This was not needed.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna pre-order and get that game anyway. All they had to do was just put together a snazzy little pre-order package, one package.
I will say this right now: if they try to pull that stuff off with Final Fantasy 15, I am not buying the game.
They're going to do it. They're going to do a 7-tier program. I bet
And
you.
everybody listening, if they do that, I, the Good Shepherd, am not buying that game. If I do buy it, I'm buying it used. You're not getting a single dollar from me.
Cause that's my only fear with this little system. I'm like, dude, this has to be like a test run. This
Yes,
has
it
to be a
is.
test run.
And speak with your wallet, gamers. Don't buy into this crap because if you do that, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, see how DLC went.
I mean, they already sell us broken, unfinished games, so.
Yeah. I mean, you got companies straight up bragging about how much they make off DLC. You got some companies will show you the DLC trailer before they show you the launch trailer of the game.
And then there's some people who send you broken games. They don't care. They're just like, all right, we'll just let the people be able to mod it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so your gamers can fix your mistakes.
Pretty much. And you're not going to get paid a dime for it.
Congratulations, you work for a video game company for free.
Pretty much.
Actually, no, you pay them to work for them because you buy the game. You're paying somebody to work for them. Think about that.
Actually,
Okay, let it sink into your brain, housing group. Think about that. Let it sink into your brain. You are paying a company to work for them.
Yeah. That is so true. That is scary, and that is the truth.
That's where I go back to one of my favorite sayings. People stupid. They're not stupid. They're stupid. They're so stupid you can't even say the damn word.
Oh man, the funness of pre-order. You gotta love it.
Well. Speaking of additional content type stuff, Jay, you might know what I'm about to talk about.
I got an idea.
Because I brought it up in the gal Google Plus group. Now, now you guys can give me your opinion on this, but do you think now that third-party developers, the main third-party developers, like the main Western third-party developers, might be a little regretful that they didn't support the Wii U, seeing as Shovel Knight is the first actual third-party amiibo?
Dude,
No.
I didn't want to bring that up.
No, just consider like a game like Madden, the number of amiibo that could be made for a game like that, and
Yeah.
Sports memorabilia sells. If you could make a sports amiibo,
Yeah.
that's cash in the bank. And then think of like another game like, Fallout 4.
And we're gonna have comment galore in 5, 4, 3.
Or let's take what was another Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Tony Hawk amiibo. That's stuff that could sell. And they wouldn't have to depend on Nintendo to get the amiibos out. They could do it themselves. And they could charge a higher price because they'd be specialized to those games.
Yeah, that point is true. Now, I don't know how. Well, you know what? No, it does sell because Activision and Disney been making a killing.
They've been making a lot of money off Toys to Life. So with Amiibo, Nintendo literally made an open platform that people could make their own Toys to Life figurines for their games, and third-party developers could have taken complete advantage of that.
Well, Yacht Club is.
Yacht Club is because they smart.
Yacht Club like, look, it done sold the best on Shovel Knight sold the best on the Nintendo, so we gonna take advantage of this.
We can't say it sold the best on Nintendo because it's pretty much only been on Nintendo for
Which reminds
the most
me, Nintendo, Bayonetta amiibo, chop chop.
It was like, yeah, that's another thing. We get some Bayonetta
Wonder
amiibos.
Red.
You know how many people would buy that? They wouldn't even have to have a game.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an amiibo hunter. If they say they're gonna have a Bayonetta amiibo, I will hunt.
Here's
I'll
another
tell you
game.
straight up,
Here's another game. Devil May Cry 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A Dante amiibo.
Yeah.
A Dante amiibo.
Old or young?
Old, not the emo one.
You don't want the emo Dante?
No, I don't want black hair Dante who gets white hair when he devil triggers and looks like the old Dante anyway, who is much better. So no. I want experienced demon killing hunting Dante that knows how to hand you your behind on a silver platter and smile in your face while he's doing it. Not cry about his mommy issues.
And sit it right next to your Bayonetta amiibo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Capcom's even more stupid. Mega Man Legends 3. Rockman Walnut amiibo.
We already got
Zero
amiibo.
No. Rockman
Zero.
Walnut amiibo.
Oh, the Walnut? Okay.
Mega Man Zero series. You can't really do much with that. You can't do much with that. But Mega Man X is still sitting incomplete. Mega Man X9. Mega X and Zero amiibo.
I'll tell you right.
This stuff ranks itself.
I would actually wait in line for Zero amiibo.
Another example. Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4 could have been Ultra Street Fighter 4 could have been put on the Wii U. Ryu amiibo, which is already happening for Smash. Ken amiibo, Sagat amiibo, Bison amiibo, Vega, Balrog, Chun-Li, Cammy. Too many damn characters.
Money in the bank. All you
They
need
could
to
have literally cloned.
right back.
They could have literally cloned the amiibo used from Smash.
Yeah.
So, y'all feel stupid now, don't you? That somebody who's in my position thought of
Peon compared to them.
Yeah, I could have thought this up.
Well,
See, this is why you don't burn your bridges before you know the potential that lies beyond them.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, because I think a lot of these guys actually burnt their bridge, and now that Iwata is no longer with us, I don't think it's gonna be. You gotta hope Takeda is a nice guy.
Yep. I hope he ain't Yamauchi 2.0.
Yeah.
Better hope he more like Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Grand Theft Auto amiibo.
No, now you lost your mind.
No,
Not really,
no,
like they did with the Splatoon, the three.
it help you out in the main game.
Actually, that is true. You're right. I take that back. That back. If you get, was it Trevor
Franklin, and I forgot the other guy.
Yeah, it's not like there's a limitation on how they can be designed.
That's true.
That is very true.
It doesn't cost a lot to produce. I mean, it takes some time, but it doesn't cost a lot to produce.
And this is why I'm saying they've missed out on a golden opportunity where they could have added more stuff to the games that you couldn't do. So I mean, and on top of that, people would have bought them just to buy them. They wouldn't even have cared to use them in the games. They would have bought them just to buy them like they do now.
Yeah, because people buy them and got them sitting up on the shelves.
And
Yeah.
the bad thing is Nintendo is showing them everything they can do with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I was just thinking about that.
And watch these a-holes suddenly act. They're gonna try to act like everything's cool when the damn NX comes out. Which
2011.
honestly, people, I'm sorry, don't believe the hype. I won't say 100% because Nintendo is kind of random, but 90% chances that new system ain't coming out 2016, 2017 at the earliest. Real talk.
Put it like this: there aren't any
There's no dev kits out.
Yeah, so if there's no developer kits out, who's making games for it? There you go.
But you think Nintendo's gonna pump out 20 brand new first-party IPs, or they're gonna do a Saturn and then there's like 2 games online?
That's another point I brought up before. They'd have to pull a Sega Saturn if they were going to do it.
And Nintendo knows better because if they quote unquote screwed up with the Wii U, why would they set themselves up for such a big loss right after?
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. That would be dumb.
That company's been around for over a century.
Especially
They're not just a gaming company.
Is up like what 50? Ain't the 3DS up like 50 million or something?
Yep.
It's a little bit beyond that, I think, but yeah.
And so yeah, I think I think that they're not gonna do that. I don't think they need to do that. So yeah, I've never understood the whole NX thing anyway. I've been trying to tell people.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell people like, look, if you go by history, that thing ain't coming out next year. That thing's coming out in 2017 at the earliest. Because if they're gonna announce it next year, they've never announced the system and brought it out the same year. Nobody's done that.
No, Sega with the Saturn.
Sega
I
don't exist anymore.
thought it came out the next year. I thought it came out like that next spring.
It didn't get a full year. It didn't even get a full year after the announcement.
Okay, well that's the only one. That's the only one then.
So that was Sega's stupidity because
And
they
they
dropped
paid the
it before
price
any
for that.
games were ready for that. Yes, they did. That and the dumbass that was running
And regardless
Sega
of what
America at the time,
Nintendo's smarter than that.
for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're geniuses, but they're smarter than that.
They do make some stupid mistakes, but
Yeah. Please, they all make mistakes. Nintendo made a lot of mistakes.
Oh yes, with the Wii U.
This Wii U system could have easily been one of their best systems ever.
If only
If they would have done it differently.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying take out the components. The system is fine the way it is. It just should have been marketed and executed
the
better.
way that they brought it to the public just didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, it just didn't make
It's
any
the
sense.
delivery.
Yeah, the delivery's all jacked up on that one.
Oh, I have to do a video on this Amiibo thing because I'm picking up so many different third-party Amiibo games.
This Amiibo is already putting Skylanders and Disney Infinity to shame.
Well,
And Amiibo's been out for less than a year.
That's right. People talking crap about Nintendo about their stock.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
isn't totally their fault, but
it's one thing to have like the Disney characters, but like it's another thing when you think about it. Disney and Nintendo probably got like one of the probably best libraries for their respective
IPs.
IPs. So yeah, I kind of figured that this would probably be like that once you start saying you're gonna put this out and this out and this out because everybody has their favorite characters.
Yep.
Everybody does. So you start selling them, it's gonna start getting picked up, and then you have the collectors. You know how collectors get. Collectors go buy 7 of the same one, open 2, and leave the rest of them in a vault.
Piss me off because that's why it's so hard for me to get certain Amiibos. I don't even want a lot of Amiibos. Technically, all I really wanted was 4.
and you still ended up with more than that.
Yeah.
And I only have 1 of the 4 I really wanted. That's the sad part. I have 10 Amiibos now, and only one of them is the one. No, actually, no, one because it's coming from England. I only have one that I actually wanted in the first place.
Well, it happens like
That's
that.
just how things worked out. That's all.
Yeah.
F you, Nintendo. F you.
But I mean, look, I'm sorry, but when I started thinking about that and I was naming games, like this is too simple. This was too simple. And they had every excuse in the world to use this if they would have supported the daggone console. Now that they've almost all bowed out and said we're not supporting it, well, you can't really use it, can you?
Yeah, because I would have loved to have like a little Aurora Child of Light amiibo.
And that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Heck, Zombie U could have got an additional game mode.
Yep.
Like online.
Yep.
It would suck to have it unlocked by an amiibo, but at least it would be there.
Or at least to have like the different weapons.
Yes, that would also work.
Yeah. So I
Like,
mean,
scanning something other than a cricket bat.
yeah. So I mean, and those are all like good ideas, but hey, you know what? That's their loss. So hey, it is what it is. We're getting close to about the hour mark. So before we get out of here, I just wanted to let everybody know to see what we're playing. I know the big game that came out this week was Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm not. That's not on my list of games to pick up. So that's probably either going to be, if I get it, it's probably either going to be a Black Friday purchase or a sometime next year purchase for me.
See, Konami, they could have got a solid Snake amiibo.
Yeah, they could have.
Don't give Kojima ideas.
Well, he could get all that.
Kojima ain't involved.
Nintendo will let him do it.
Kojima ain't involved no more.
No, I'm just saying, Kojima still wanted Snake and Smash.
Well, Kojima don't own Snake, so I mean, he ain't involved no more.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But so what are you playing now? Let's start with Vicky.
Vicky's playing nothing right now. Vicky's too hard working on all her Comic-Cons coming up for September.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Put in that work.
So basically, what Vicky's trying to say is she's been playing Killer Instinct and she's been playing Halo, Master Chief Collection, because she's been stressed out lately. That's basically what she's trying to say.
And I'm teaching you class. I don't have time.
Yeah, see, so
I pick up my 3DS. I look at it.
She be playing that Kim Kardashian game.
No.
Because it's not as funny. I already got you with it.
See, she's playing Pokemon Shuffle.
If only I had time. I would play that. I don't have time.
Well, it's on iPhones and Android now.
Oh my god.
I don't have time.
This is criminal. You shouldn't be allowed in this game. I just won a match by 81% in Splatoon.
Okay. So I take it we know what you're playing, Splatoon.
Okay, I'm playing Splatoon. I'm playing Pokemon Omega. I am playing Tales of Heart R on my PSP Vita, and I'm playing Brave Frontier on my cell phone.
Oh, I was about to say, you said Bravely Default.
I almost said default.
Yeah.
I gotta hurry up and beat that because I do want Bravely Second. I haven't beaten that yet.
So I actually have to start that game.
Okay.
See, it's
All right,
hard
Andre, what you playing?
Well, I've played through Pokemon Omega Ruby pretty far, so I'm playing Pokemon Omega Alpha Sapphire now. Going back to playing Persona 4 Arena. Playing also Smash again. Played Nintendo Land with my family over the weekend. And as bad as the game is, I'm playing Ninja Gaiden Z because I just feel like I have to beat it since it's a Ninja Gaiden game.
Okay.
I kind of feel you on that. I actually need to pick up Razor's Edge.
Well, actually, I've been playing Razor's Edge. Actually, I'm going back through it. This is my third playthrough on it, so going back through that. Pick back up on Smash. And I've been playing Wooden Sensei. Been playing some Killer Instinct and some Rare Replay. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Bastard.
Conker's Bad Fur Day will be.
Stop getting jealous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be jelly all I want because I can't play till November.
Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is probably going to be up, if not this week, next week on my gameplay channel. So be on the lookout for that. And
Have I heard right? Is it more akin to the 64 version than the
It
Xbox?
is the 64 version.
Okay, good.
It is
Good. But it's the 64 version with better graphics.
Yeah, upres.
Okay. All right. That's cool with
Upres.
me.
So yeah.
So all that censoring stuff is
Oh
gone.
no.
Yeah, I made sure I asked Shadow
Okay.
about that because I was like, hell no.
No, see, I didn't like that about the Xbox. What was it?
It's
Live and Reloaded.
live and reloaded. Yeah, it's
Like,
not live and
how you
reloaded.
gonna be live and reloaded
You know,
when you
live
rushing
and
everything?
reloaded. That's some
Yeah.
bullshit. That's an empty magazine.
Trust me. Everything's in there, even the part where he throws up on people. It's
All
all
right,
in
good.
there. It's all in there.
So when I get Rare Replay, when I get my Xbox One, I'm gonna be happy with it.
Yes, you are.
Okay, good.
That game at least.
You say it like that.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
The way you said it, I was like, man, that's.
I'm messing with you,
cold.
dude. I love Rare Replay. I'm glad they actually put that together. There's really only like 3 games in it that I don't like, but that's because I didn't like them before they put them in there anyway. So,
Well, it was. If you didn't like them before, then that don't make much of a difference.
yeah, it ain't gonna make much of a difference. But 30 games for $30, come on, man, you can't beat
Yeah.
that.
Can't really beat that deal. That's a
Yeah,
buck
you
a
can't
game.
beat that.
That's a buck a game.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean, you
the
could
games
beat
are
that.
clearly worth more than $1. At least 10 of them.
Yeah.
Well, dude, if you buy the original Perfect Dark now on an N64, you're spending over $100 for it.
Yeah, even out of the box.
Yeah, even out of the box. So
And I'm glad I have a copy of it.
yeah, I have my original cartridge too. So I mean, and Jet Force Gemini, you're not paying. You're paying way more. You're paying at least triple what it originally was. At
Real
least.
talk. I only want really 4 games from that, and even then, that's only $7.50 a game. That's still pretty damn good.
And then the rest are free, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and I've been telling people this: if they have like an Xbox One and they want like a game that, you know, because they got a family, they want like a game they can really like play for a while, you can get Rare Replay. It's 30 games in it, 30 full games in it.
But avoid Conker's Bad Fur Day if it's with your family.
Yeah. If it's with your family, avoid that one.
No.
Avoid
I mean,
that before more than Perfect
if your
Dark.
kid's older than 4 years old, they could play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
No, they can't.
No, they
Don't
can't.
you do that.
trying to get somebody divorced.
Well, if they're
It's
dumb
okay.
enough to,
It's
if they're dumb
okay,
enough
baby.
to fall for that, they
It's
probably
okay,
would have been
baby. He's a
divorced already.
squirrel.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's what happened though. Remember in '99 when the game came out?
Everybody's parents was buying it for their kids, thinking it was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
And they put it in and
Hold on, what did he say? This is a
yeah. Is that a
But,
beer? Yeah.
but
he's drinking
Nintendo is a
beer.
kids only company, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. So, all right, people. That's our show for tonight.
Hold on. Wait. Phil Spencer, Jet Force Gemini 2, make it happen now. Might as well.
He might as well. He might as well have a crossover with Halo.
No.
But don't forget the special announcement.
Yeah, I am. Thanks for watching the show tonight. For the Sunday show, we are going to have a special guest stop by. So check that out at 8 o'clock on Sunday. We do have a special guest, so just stop by. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Just stop by on Sunday and check us out then. Shep, why don't you give your outro? You got anything you want to pimp?
Just more content coming. I'm gonna be more blunt. Look forward to it.
The Shepherd's weirdness. That's
Yeah, pretty much. It's me, just more unfiltered, really.
All right.
So
Andre,
be scared. Be very scared.
Andre, anything you want to pimp out?
I have that Cross Zone episode that I was supposed to put out Monday, but unfortunately I screwed it up and I had to start it over.
Don't
So
lie,
should be
you
out
pussyfooting.
No, I actually messed it up. I messed up on some of the stuff with the music and the sound. The music was way too loud, even though I don't know how I did it, but yeah, I had to fix that. So I had to start the whole thing over and re-record it. I still got my game ideas that will work on the Wii U. Those videos are still coming every Wednesday and Saturday.
God. It's good stuff, but man.
That's why, look, I told you before, that's why I broke it down to 2 days instead of 7 a week.
No, honestly, don't stop.
At this
Comments,
point,
man.
At this point, if I was still doing it every day of the week, I'd probably have like 60 videos up.
Ooh. Can I make a quick PSA?
Yeah.
People, do yourself a favor, and I've been guilty of it too, but I usually make certain statements to clarify. Before you comment on a video, watch the whole video. Just saying. It might do you some good. Or
I,
if you make a comment on a video early before finishing, stipulate you didn't see the whole video yet.
Oh, boy, I'm staying out of it.
Which is still dumb, but at least we know you only watched a portion of it.
Oh boy.
I know what you're getting at.
It actually isn't directed towards someone in particular, although they kind of triggered it. I've seen this happen many times with different people. Seriously, before you comment, watch it. Because I almost did the same mistake myself with somebody. But they actually tried to set up the audience, and I watched it and was like, oh, okay, it's a good thing I saw the whole thing before I said anything. So, yeah.
Okay.
Please, before you comment, watch the whole video. Just saying. It could save you a lot of headaches and embarrassment.
Oh, man.
And if the person think I'm directing it to him, tough cookies.
Damn.
I ain't say your name. If you want to come at it, Shep will defend myself.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not always good. I have my bets.
Okay. We just got a dose of the bad shepherd here.
I guess.
I have a couple other videos I'm working on, but I'm not really going to say too much on those just yet, because those are more perspective and inflection pieces. So you guys will see them eventually.
All right, cool. Vicky?
There should start being more content on my channel at some point in time.
Lies.
But, yeah, I know. But TV shows are starting back up again.
I'm more likely to write an article before you post another video.
What?
Wow.
All right, you coming at me? You sure you want to do this live on air? You sure you want to come at me?
No, you scare me, actually.
Okay, that's what I thought. So,
Vicky is like the Chi-Chi of our group. We don't want to piss her off.
Yeah.
But I do not want to piss her off.
I'll be appearing at Newark Comic Con. That's September 12th. Definitely come out. September 19th, I'll be showing up at a video game con. That's also in
you gotta do. You know what? Even if you don't do like specific content on your channel, just do some short videos while you're there. And
yeah,
upload.
I probably will. And then September 26th, I think that is Baltimore Comic Con. I'll be making my road trip down there. And I think there's some stuff in October, but that's October. I don't want to think about that far.
Okay. And don't worry, she'll be next at Baltimore Comic Con. She will be next to Diamondback and Cornell Cottonmouth.
No.
So, me personally, I should have a gameplay video up in the morning. I think I'll have it up in the morning, and I'll be on the Games at Large on Sunday. So that's pretty much all I got planned. And if you are a fan of my other channel, the Geek Alley, there is going to be a J&T's Fresh Take that will be up on Saturday. So we're going to be talking about some blaxploitation movies.
Be ready to watch, people. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, did you do a Fantastic Four one? I didn't see it.
We haven't done that yet. We probably not gonna do that.
Dang. Why y'all gotta pick on them too, man? That's wrong.
We ain't picking on them. We you can't
They ain't
say
gonna
nothing nice.
mention
You don't say nothing at all.
He's like, I'm just fantastic. Not just
If you
walk away.
can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Just
So
walk away.
I can't say nothing nice, so I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about blaxploitation, and we're gonna be talking about how it affects certain forms of media. So be on the lookout for that on Saturday. And other than that, that is going to be all from us. And we'll catch you guys on Sunday. Don't forget, Sunday, 8 o'clock, special guest. And be back here next Wednesday for the midweek show. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.
Peace.